Well, hi everybody, and good Thursday morning to you. Meteorologist Travis Klineski here. It's hard to believe it's already Thursday with the shortened work week with the holiday on a Tuesday. It's kind of strange to think that it's almost Friday already, but yes, it is. And big story the next several days, especially today, though, is going to be the heat building in out there. Hot conditions expected today, all ahead of a cold front, which will actually be approaching later on today. Now, we had some thunderstorms that moved through late night through north central and central Nebraska, and then about the time they got to Grand Island and Kearney, completely fizzled away. We've seen a few debris clouds left over this morning that will quickly give way to sunshine, and it's going to be a pretty quiet day for the vast majority of the area. Again, a cold front will be getting close to the Tri-Cities by about 5 o'clock this afternoon. It's more of a wind shift than anything. It's not going to help cool things down for really anybody for today. But what could happen, and this is a big question mark to the forecast, is that we may see a few showers and thunderstorms develop. Most forecast models don't develop anything and really struggle to get thunderstorms going late this afternoon, this evening. That includes Futurecast here. So I'm keeping it at a very slim chance of a shower or thunderstorm late this afternoon and into the evening hours. Later in the night, maybe a few extra clouds approaching out there overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. Now tomorrow will be a noticeably cooler day out there. That said, temperatures still around average for this time of the year. Now, if we get extra clouds like what Futurecast is showing, it may end up being a little cooler than expected. That said, I'll still keep a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms going for Friday into Friday night. Your best chance may be out in western parts of Nebraska Friday night. Some of that may try to sneak into central Nebraska, though, late into the night and early Saturday morning there. In fact, our best chance around the Tri-Cities of seeing rain in the next several days, including probably the next week ahead, will be Friday after midnight through about Saturday noon or so. That said, it's still not a great chance of showers and thunderstorms, but again, at least we've got a little bit of a cool down coming in for the first half of the weekend. Now, the Storm Prediction Center has a large part of the area, especially southern Nebraska and northern Kansas, marked with a marginal risk of severe thunderstorms. I'll tell you right now, though, that the vast majority of these green shaded areas will not see thunderstorms later today or tonight. If something does fire, damaging wind gusts would likely be the primary threat from any of the strongest thunderstorms, maybe some large hail, but again, I am expecting most places to not see precipitation. Then tomorrow, and especially tomorrow night, that risk is mostly confined to the western part of the state of Nebraska, with large hail and damaging winds the primary threats. As for your forecast for today, again, this is where the big story is. Heat, upper 90s to right around 100 degrees up north, mainly sunny skies. Out west, 100 to 104 later on today. A slim chance of a late afternoon shower or thunderstorm. Your best chance is probably in southwest Nebraska, and I only have a 20% chance, a 10% chance for south central Nebraska. Otherwise, mostly sunny, upper 90s to near 100 degrees, maybe 101 there in Phillipsburg, and to the east, going mostly with upper 90s and mostly sunny skies. Now, one thing I will mention is that most of us won't be terribly humid today, so I'm not expecting heat index values to be up around 105 or anything like that. In fact, they'll be pretty close to the actual air temperature, maybe a touch more humid to the east compared to most other locations. But again, no heat advisories out for today across the entire area. Now, cooling down tomorrow and Saturday. Still just those slight chances of showers and thunderstorms. Then we go dry for Sunday and back up into the mid-90s. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the heat's back in a big way. Upper 90s, lower 100s with just some slim chances for showers and thunderstorms, which means it'll more than likely be dry out there. And now, speaking of dry, the new drought monitor from the U.S. Drought Monitor comes out at 7:30 this morning, so about, or if not slightly after actually, or before the time I get this posted onto Facebook. So I'll be posting that onto Facebook and Twitter and things like that. I wouldn't be surprised if parts of the area are introduced into a drought situation. So right now, as of last week's post from the U.S. Drought Monitor, nobody in Nebraska was under drought. There were some normally dry areas. I think that probably changes with the latest release that comes out here about just under a half hour from the time I am recording this here this morning on Thursday morning. It's about 7:05 or so. So there you go. There is my long-winded forecast for today. Again, the big story: stay high, or it's going to be hot, so stay cool as much as you can because of all this heat out there. Again, not going to be the most pleasant of days by any means. So there you go. There's your forecast for today. Until next time, I'm meteorologist Travis Klineski. Hope you all have a great Thursday, and God bless.